welcome to another edition on our online learning. In our today's class, we'll be looking at some aspect of algebra for our junior secondary school students. So today I'll be emphasizing on like terms, coefficients, and how to identify them. In one of our videos we mentioned that algebra is one of the aspects or one of the branches of mathematics. It involves the use of letters to represent numbers. Wherever you are seeing X, Y, Z, A, B, C, it captures the branch of mathematics which we refer to as algebra. So in today's class, when we say 2a, what does it mean? When we say a squared, what does it mean? When we say x squared, 3x, what does it mean? So it is very simple. When you see an expression like 2x, it simply means 2 times x. When you see 2a, it simply means 2 times a. Or it could also mean a plus a. When we say a without the coefficient attached to it, we are simply referring to it as 1a. So if I say a plus a, I am saying 1a plus 1a, and that gives us what? 2a, which is the same thing as saying 2 times a, which is what? Which is 2a. So in this class we have what we have seen is that 2a is equivalent to a plus a. 2 times a is equivalent to a plus a. We also have 2x, 2y. It follows the same approach. Just the same way if we take it to larger numbers. If I say 10x, it means 10 times x, or the repeated addition of x 10 times, x plus x plus x plus x plus x. So it is easier, it reduces it and simplifies it to just say 10x. Now, why have we emphasized on this? Because a lot of students make the mistake of saying x plus x is x squared, or sometimes when they say x times 2, there's a confusion about it. So when we have x squared, what x squared simply means is that x times square. The square of a number is that number multiplied by itself. That is the same approach in algebra as well. So if we say x squared, we are saying x times x. If we say a squared, we are saying a times a. They are exponents. They are different from multiplication 2 times a. Now the thing here is, when we say 2 times a, that 2 represents the coefficient of the number. So 2 times a, 2 is multiplying a, so 2 is the coefficient. The example I gave earlier, 10x, 10 times x, 10 is the coefficient, which helps us define what a coefficient is. A coefficient is a number that multiplies the term, the unknown term, the x, the a, and the y, and the likes of it. What number is multiplying them? That is the coefficient. If we say 5x, it means 5 times x. So the coefficient of x in that expression is 5, because 5 is what is multiplying x. So there is a difference between 5x and x raised to power 5. There's a difference between 2x and x raised to power 2. 5x is 5 times x. X raised to power 5 is x times x times x times x times x, up to 5 times. X squared is x times x. 2x is 2 times x. Why 2x? The 2 beside x is the coefficient of x. X squared, the 2 is the index, is the power, is the exponent of x. It's not the coefficient. So when you are doing your sum, viewers, you should pay attention. Do not confuse coefficient for exponent. Do not confuse the powers of a number for its coefficient. The coefficient multiplies it. The powers is reflecting how many times the number has been multiplied by itself. So in today's class, we have learned how to differentiate between exponent and coefficient. We have seen what it means when we say 2a. It means 2 times a, or it means a plus a. So when a coefficient the coefficient attached to a number represents the number multiplying it, or we represent the number of times that number has been added. The power of a variable represents how many times that variable has been multiplied by itself. So that is that for today's class, the difference between exponent and coefficient. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, get our videos first, and stay tuned. Thank you.